when I got married, I knew nothing about Tinder, which I assume is the inspiration for the title Swipe, even though I've never actually swiped. Uh, did I miss out on online? Is hooking up really that easy now? Just picking up your phone, swiping left, swiping right, and you end up in bed with a random. Is it that easy?
Well, let me put it this way. Let me put it this way before I say it's easy or not. Did you miss out? There was one time, full disclosure. Yeah, I've been on that app, and one time I asked a girl, "Hey, what's up?" Her response, verbatim, "Your teeth could use some work. Your eyes are really nice. Your haircut's okay, but your smile's really good. Overall, 7.5 out of 10."
Wow.
I was like, oh, I mean, that scores good. That scores good, but that's weird. My point is, it's pretty easy to find some interesting people on there. So if you missed out, maybe for that reason, but it's definitely as easy as it's ever been to do things like that. And that's one of the main themes of this film is that it's so easy to do that to just meet someone based on one picture or maybe a couple, just based on that. Do you like them? Do you not? But at the same time, it's also easy to not to neglect them because you have that technology where you can just cut them off at any minute too. So yeah, did you miss out? I mean, it depends on what you're going for in that capacity. But it definitely is as easy as it's ever been. I'm not gonna say it's a piece of cake.
Here's what I'll say, and it's that how much effort are you willing to put in, and how much weird shit are you willing to put up with, basically. So it's
exactly.
You're always going to have to be able to hold a conversation in any sort of relationship or otherwise. And, a dating app is not really any different than that. If you don't have a connection with that person, if you are the most awkward person in the world, then chances are that's going to come across through text too. You're like, "Hi, it is Friday. I am good. You." You're not going to get, and for some people,
you need to sell Kayeen harder.
Sell
him harder.
Text
he's
are
not
awkward,
buying
period. I've learned over the years.
It's too true.
Yeah, they're hard to decipher.
Yeah, you can't really put an emotion to a text. There's been many times where somebody has sent a text, and I thought they were pissed, but they weren't. And then, or somebody sent a text, and I thought they were okay, but they were pissed.
So your point is they thought you were awkward, but you're really not. Like what?
Yeah. They thought I was awkward. I wasn't, or I was awkward, and they thought I was okay. My point is, you can't.
Awkward, man.
You can't trace emotions through text. So then I assume you can't trace emotions through these dating apps. So it's like you swipe them and you meet the person and you have no idea who they are. You just sort of saw their picture and their profile. And so, what if you sit down with them and they're, I don't know, what if they breathe fire? What if they, you know what I'm saying?
I guess you take that risk.
You take the risk, but that's the exact point of the movie is that emotion that was, it's still there. We see it later in the movie that there can be that connection. But then emotion that we see through regular dating and stuff isn't quite there in these dating apps. We base this film, when I wrote it, based mostly on observations that we personally have made. But in regard to kind of the connection and stuff, that's kind of what I feel is lacking in these dating apps. You see it, you swipe. You don't like them, you swipe left. Is dating really that simple? I don't think it is. And at the same time, I point out in the film, like you mentioned, texting. Texting's also an important part. At one point, one of the characters texts another character too much, and he or she doesn't like that. I just think, it might come across as excessive, or maybe they were excessive. But why doesn't that mean they just want to talk to you? I just think it's simple, and those are the questions that a lot of people have to ask in our day and age.
See, and I think I've had friends that have met, their significant other on a social media app, and they've been together 2 or 3 years now, and I've talked to them, and I'm just like, oh, how'd you guys meet? And I expect, 2 or 3 years, you expect almost more of that coincidence story or that sort of thing. They're like, oh, we met on Tinder, we met on so-and-so. And I'm like, really, off of that? And they're like, yeah, and they admit, they were nervous and everything at first about it, but they're like, yeah, once we got to talking, we realized we really did have a lot in common.